Hello and welcome back to our study of Peninei Halacha, the teachings of Rabbi Eliezer Melamed, Shlita. We find ourselves midweek here as we are already thinking about Purim, unusual scheduling of Purim this year, of course, since for us here outside of Yerushalayim, the Purim holiday falls on Thursday night and Friday, so lots of interesting halachas of how to do Purim on a Friday, especially the Purim Seudah. So please consult with your local Orthodox rabbi to figure out what to do. But in the meantime, please continue davening for Chaylei Tzva Haganah Yisrael, for Shalem L'chol Petzuei Yisrael, and a safe return of our hostages. We dedicate our learning each and every day Le'ilui Nishmas Saren Daniel Shimon ben Harav Doron V'Sheli Hashem Yakum Damo. Next chapter, a short one, but a good one. Yikanesh Shnei Psachim. Amar Chachamim, La'olam Yikanes Adam L'Beis HaKnesses Shiur Shnei Psachim V'achar Kach Yispalo. The Gemara says in Brachos that a person should always go into the Shul, into a Beis Knesses, when it says Shiur Shnei Psachim, the measure of two openings, and then davening. So what does that mean? Shlosha Pirushim Nemar B'Zev Kulam Niskabel Halacha. There are three explanations, three interpretations, and they're all accepted in Halacha. It's found in Shulchan Aruch and Siman Tzadi. So let's go. Number one, Hamashmos Harishona. Shehamispalo tzarich likonos l'toch beis hakneses kashir ruchav shnei psachim ketanim lefachos. That when you daven, you have to go into the shul the amount of the width of two small openings, and he says at least 60 centimeters. Shehamispalo liyad hapesach mara ba'atzmo shatfila nidmeis be'enav kimasoi. So if a person would stand by the door, so it looks as if davening is a burden to you, and therefore you're standing near the door so that you can get out right away. That's Rashi's interpretation. However, let's say your set place happens to be near the door, you're allowed to do that. In other words, if a person davens there every day, that happens to be your spot is near the door. So if you don't have a spot, and you're coming into a shul, you should come in at least the width of two psachim, of two openings. Again, 60 centimeters is not that much, so obviously one should walk in and daven inside the shul. Now, just to add a little caveat here that since the days of COVID, remember when we used to all spread out in shul and do all these types of things, so a lot of this fell to the wayside when we were davening all over the place, but obviously we're talking about in a usual normal circumstances. So from here, it's pretty clear that one shouldn't daven in the hallway or in the entryway in front of the shul. If the Gemara says and the Halacha says that you shouldn't daven in the doorway of the Beis HaKnesses, you should come into the shul, then how much more so that we shouldn't daven in the entryway, in the foyer, so to speak, of the shul. So that's interpretation number one. Hamashmos Hashniya, the second interpretation, one shouldn't sit near the doorway, near the opening, that you shouldn't sit near the doorway because then you might be distracted and look at what's going on outside of the shul as opposed to paying attention to what's inside of the shul. This is from the Marami Rittenberg. So then, as I'm sure you all surmised right away, then one should be careful not to sit next to an open window, meaning a window with a view outside, because you also might become distracted. So we'll see also an upcoming simanim about how to position yourself in the shul during davening as well. But as a distraction method, one should not sit near an open window. Yet a shul is supposed to have windows, but not ones that would distract you. Hamashmos Hashlishis, the third understanding is Shabali Spalat Tzarech Lishos Kama Shnios Kashir Kanisa B'Shnei Psachim Lefnei Shiascha B'Tfilaso Kedei Shechaven Estatel Tefillah. So this is brought in the Rush, that one should come into the shul, and before one davens, one should wait a few seconds, as long as it takes to come in through these two shnei psachim, however long that is, but it's only a few seconds before you begin, again, to get yourself in order to have proper kavanah for davening. There is a remez, there's some sort of clue to two spiritual openings that a person has to pass through before he begins to daven. you go through the first entry and you have to take your mind, remove your mind from whatever it is that's bothering you, that's weighing down your mind from being at peace. And then you go into the second opening, and then you could direct your focus to Avinu Shebashamayim and to have kavanah to speak with Hashem during Tefillah. So we see that not only where you sit, how you sit, but even how you come in and where you come into the Shul makes a very big difference. So please continue davening for Chaylei Tzvah Gana Yisrael, for Shalom L'chol Pitzulei Yisrael, and the safe return of our hostages. Nishmat Sar Daniel Shemin Rav Drum Misheli Shem Kam Damo. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.